Now we will have established student represented by Victoria Hardy from Dillard University. Established Student is a personal development digital platform created for students by students and is committed to their overall well-being by operating as their very own personal development assistant.
$18.8 billion. That's how much poor education outcomes are costing this country annually. And the state of Louisiana and the city of New Orleans are a big cause to that cost. However, the superintendent of New Orleans public school system believes that there are root and deeper causes to these statistics. I'm sorry, my slide's not working. Okay, I'm sorry. Is it okay if I start over? Okay, I just didn't know the time. Okay, I'm sorry. Yes, so the superintendent of New Orleans public school system says that she believes that these are deeper and root causes to these statistics. So research says that personal development is a big part of increasing the well-being. Here we see that we are decreasing in our well-being, and that is because psychologists, researchers, and educators state that child well-being is an indicator in their performance in the academic field. So the question that a lot of systems in this country are asking, including the state of Louisiana, is how can we prioritize the wellness of students within our systems? And just like I said, personal development is that key. Established Student is a personal development digital platform created for students by students, committed to their overall well-being by operating as their very own personal development assistant. And we increase the autonomy of students in these focus categories. Now, please enjoy a presentation of our minimum set of features.
This is Michael. Michael's school has decided to prioritize the wellness and personal development of students. So, all of the students at Michael's school use Established Student. By using Established Student, first, Michael is able to create his own avatar. The avatar reminds, rewards, congratulates, inspires, and helps Michael on his personal development and wellness journey. Next, Michael's avatar gives an introduction to Established Student and a tutorial on how easy it is for him to use. Then, Michael's avatar gathers detailed information about Michael to assist him in the best way possible. From this survey, Michael's avatar is able to create and implement a schedule and routine that helps him accomplish his goals and become a healthy high performer. Next, Michael is able to create his own interchangeable space and their different modes for him and his avatar to grow together. Through Established Student, Michael also has his learning dashboard where he is able to strengthen his personal development and wellness skills in our focus categories. Michael also has access to a community hub where he can share his progress, inspire, and give tips to his other peers. In the community hub, Michael, along with his peers, can also discuss and learn together in virtual clubhouses. If professional immediate assistance is needed, Established Student provides Michael with access to several resources. Established Student also gives Michael access to foundational daily tools such as a habit tracker, journal, progress report, and planner. As Michael begins to progress on his personal development and wellness journey, he can also earn stars for his progress and can shop at the Established Student store with them. But it doesn't stop there. Even when Michael gets to school, his teachers use Established Student to make sure his class is feeling and performing well. From the time Michael wakes up to the time he goes to sleep, his friend, Established Student, is there helping him every step of the way. Established Student will ensure accessibility to students mobily and on desktop, student safety by monitoring, incorporating privacy and confidentiality terms, inclusivity for students in demographics, special needs, and disabilities, and that students have control, autonomy, and assistance at the same time. Established Student, the new way to make personal development and wellness accessible and engaging for students.
So, how we will make this a successful business, we've broken it down into 4 phases. The first phase being more of a research and development phase. We'll partner with universities to have capstone projects for their students, and then we will also build and develop our solution with the target customers and users. We also, in phase 2, will become the platform and then have a fundraising campaign. Phase 3, we will produce and test this digital platform, and also in phase 4, we will solidify a 4-year contract with New Orleans Public School System. So we will generate revenue by being a B2B business, and we will be selling directly to the school system to ensure that this is accessible and free for students. Our go-to marketing strategy, we have 7 of those, and that includes fundraising campaign, press kits, and brand ambassadors, as well as marketing directly to our target customers. We know that due to the pandemic, our solution is in demand and that there is a huge market size in the industries that we fall under. And so we know that this is the opportunity for us to scale, not just in this city and state, but nationally and globally. This is the size of our market. As you can see, it's pretty prosperous with billion and trillion dollar industries. And as we continue to launch here locally, we also have a successful size market as well. Our target users and customers. So we have 2 main target users, and those will be the socioeconomically disadvantaged, failing and minority middle schools in New Orleans. And then we will have a second user, which would in sense be their schools. And we have the top 10 failing middle schools in New Orleans that we will be targeting first. Then we have the customer and buyer, and that will be the school systems and the boards. We've also have identified their needs and how we are going to solve them. So we have a great competitive advantage. According to our chart here, we have way more features than a lot of our competitors. And the one thing that I like to say about Established Student is that we are actually for students in a pandemic, by students in a pandemic, and our competitors cannot say that. Our customer validation is our unique value proposition. We take pride in the fact that we aren't building this alone. Our target audience is building and developing this solution with us. And I do want to announce that we have already been talking to the superintendent, Dr. Williams, and she is pleased to say that she does see a beneficial partnership with us, and we will be meeting with her next month. Sorry, here we go. And so even though we are in the idea phase, we've achieved so much. We've been in the Idea Village, Black Ambition, we've been awarded by Amazon, and so much more. And of course, the next is BizTech Challenge. Now, this is our team, and we are, even though they're not here, they're here in spirit, but we have been working super duper hard, and we are asking for $10,000 so that we can continue to develop this research and work with the superintendents and the school boards, as well as our target audience, to build this platform as soon as possible. And so I want to thank you guys so much for listening to my pitch. I know there were some edits, but we are excited to be here, and we can't wait to answer any other questions that you may have. Thank you.
I'll go. So we know that there is an issue with broadband. There's a big issue with the digital divide. Mm-hmm. So is there a plan in here to ensure that students who are from underprivileged areas, they don't have access? How will they get the devices?
Thank you so much for that question. So the governor of Louisiana has developed a new technology task force for the education system. So students, like you just said, will have access to those devices that they need. And also, because we are coming out of a pandemic, the school system, New Orleans Public School System specifically, they have access and have those resources for those students as well. And I can go back to the slide. Well, we might not have time for that, but it's $15 million budget for technical services and other services within the New Orleans Public School System. So if those students do not have technology resources, it's budgeted in their school budget to provide those resources that they need.
Thank you. Well, don't overlook the telecommunications companies like AT&T.
Yes.
They have devices and services. So.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Any other questions?
Is there an academic component? I love the intellectual, emotional well-being phases of it. Is there an academic component to where students can kind of also keep track with their grades or have kind of communications with their professors in terms of if they want to receive positive feedback from their professors on good job today or so forth and so on, or if they may want to text or direct message a question to their professors. Is there any academic component?
Yes, great question. So we do not directly have, like, we're not targeting directly academic assistance. So we're not tutoring or anything like that. But however, in the demo, it did say that this will be in the school system, and the teachers and the administrators and staff will be able to use this in their classrooms. And so teachers will be able to check in with their students. How are you doing? How are you feeling? Here's your progress, all of those things. And also there is a community hub that we have so that they can have that line of communication with their teachers. And also there's a progress report that the students will have based off of, you know, what they've been doing on the platform. And the teachers can also take into consideration all of those things. Thank you so much.